Hi everyone, it's Cassie Moore, and I'm here to talk to you about some holiday books. You know, the holidays are upon us, and I mean, it just seems like it came out of nowhere, but here we are in December. And I want to share two picture books with you. These books specifically are, multicultural, and I really like that. I feel like when we kind of start to talk about traditional holidays, that we forget about the diversity in the holidays. And so that's something that's really important to me. These are two books from my school library, and I am a middle school librarian, and I'm one who likes to have a lot of picture books. But maybe this conversation is geared towards more elementary or really just any educator. I think there's always room for picture books. This first book is Ming's Christmas Wish. And let me tell you, I really like this story because, it's written by Susan L. Gong, illustrated by Mashiro Tateshi. I might be saying that wrong, and if I am so sorry. But this book, it gives a different take on the Christmas holiday. It's from the perspective of a Chinese immigrant family, where the daughter is, her family is Chinese, and so she feels Chinese at home, but American in school. And it's that blending of identities, especially right here around the holidays. And so I want to just share a little bit of this book. Now, I don't have permission to read the whole book. I've had a couple of people say, why don't you just read the whole books to us? And I don't have permission to do that. And, I just don't feel comfortable doing that, to be honest. But I want to give you just enough. I'm going to read to you just a part of this. All right. And it says, the family gathered for dinner. Noodles, Dee Dee squealed with anticipation. Baby May May giggled. You're late, Mama scolded Ming. Around the table, clicking chopsticks made the only sound. Mama reached for seconds. This was Ming's chance. I wish we could have a Christmas tree, she said. Silly idea, Mama said. Ming twirled noodles in her spoon. It wouldn't have to be fancy. Could we have candy? Dee Dee asked. Louie's family gets candy. No, Mama said emphatically. Christmas trees are not Chinese. No tree, no candy. But Mama, we're in America, Ming insisted. Every family here has a Christmas tree. Mama glared at Ming. No Christmas tree. Everyone froze. Finally, Pop said, what Mama says goes. He patted her hand. So you see the conflict here. Ming is in school, an American school, and they're talking about Christmas trees. Her family is Chinese, and that's not something that they celebrated that way. And so here it is. And I think it's so important to show students that people who move here from other countries, immigrants, they may not celebrate the way we celebrate. They may not even consider this, a holiday, and it's okay. So this kind of starts that conversation. I won't tell you how it ends. It's a really good ending, though. I think that there's a lot of room to grow and understand with this book. So this is Ming's Christmas Wishes. All right. The next book I have is by Derek Barnes, and it is Santa's Gotta Go. And the thing that drew me to this book is because it has an African-American Santa. Now, let me tell you, I never saw an African-American Santa growing up. And I don't want to get into a debate about if that's important or not. But I think it's important to show kids that, to show them the diversity and the representation. There's another wonderful book, and I don't have it. If you email me, I'll get that title for you, because I just found it and it couldn't arrive in time. But it's A Santa for Everybody, and it's very much a multicultural book about the different cultures of Santa Claus. And, I think that's a good thing. I don't think that Santa has to always, be what we see on television, what we see in all the holiday cartoons or even on the Christmas cards and all these things. It's okay to have a multicultural Santa. It's okay to have an African American Santa. And so this book, Santa's Gotta Go, is absolutely hilarious. It's such a fun book. And again, I'm just going to read you a part of it. And it says, last Christmas, the Max of 4550 Wellinggood Lane saw a story on TV about Santa Claus spending some quality time with a family in Boston, sipping hot cocoa and playing video games. This Christmas, the Max figured they'd do everything they could to get Santa to hang out for a bit at their house. Mrs. Mack baked sugar cookies, a chocolate cake, and 6 cherry pies. Mr. Mack and the 2 children, Monte and Mabel, hung out their brightest lights so Santa wouldn't miss them. And then they waited. Just as Monte and Mabel were dozing off, they heard the thunder of heavy hooves on the roof. "It's gotta be Santa," the kids shouted. When they peeked downstairs, there he was, leaving a bunch of presents and gobbling up some goodies. When he rushed out, Monte and Mabel followed him to sneak a peek at Santa in his sleigh. There he was on his cell phone, speaking to Mrs. Claus. "Yeah, it's been a long night, babe, but I'm finally done. I'll be home in 2 shakes of a reindeer's tail." "Oh no, he's leaving," grumbled little Mabel. "And Mama made all that good food too." Santa turned the key, pushed a flashing green button, and nothing happened. The sleigh just sputtered, and clink, clank, clonked. Santa lifted his head to the heavens and yelled out in frustration, "Figgy pudding!" Monte and Mabel knew what to do. "Come on back inside with us, Santa." And so this is the whole story of how Monte and Mabel and their parents convinced Santa to kind of stay with them. But look at the title, Santa's Gotta Go. So that was probably a hot mess. But just 2 books to show, I don't know, just the diversity of the holidays. Anytime that you can introduce diversity into a classroom or with a group of students, I say take that opportunity. We just live in such a diverse world, and every student, every story, every person needs to feel included. Now, I will say there are books about Kwanzaa, because not everybody even celebrates just the Christmas holiday. Sometimes, like Kwanzaa is after the Christmas holiday. I know in the Hispanic culture, there are other holidays with different names other than Christmas. There are so many books out there, and I just grabbed 2. So if you need some help finding some of those books, please send me an email at cassie.owensmoore@gmail.com. This is my passion. This is my purpose. And I'd love to help you find books that you would like to have in your library as well, because these are straight out of my library. If you are someone who's excited about the opportunity to introduce students to books and cultures and ideas and different perspectives, I invite you to join the SCEA, because we are committed to this. This is who we are. We believe that every person matters, that every story matters, and that every student should see themselves represented in books and resources. And so join us, join our family. Let's amplify these voices together. It is just such an honor to be a part of such a union, and where this is just their value. This is what they're committed to. I'm so glad that this is what we do. This is probably my last video for 2023, and I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. I look forward to learning and leaning in to you in 2024. So have a wonderful holiday, however you celebrate it, and let's go. Let's just keep doing the good work that we're doing.